About a Ford. I'm dead. Morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in central Minnesota. Can you guys believe I live in corporate America? Big, massive apartment. It's packed. I'm always the last one home, so I always have to park on the road. Usually the first to leave, last to come home. That's how she goes. Never thought I'd live in corporate America. It's just temporary. Everything in life is temporary, but this is short-lived. Just in process of selling my house and getting situated elsewhere. So buckle in, it's gonna be a crazy day. Let's roll. So here's a commercial project that we did last year. I filmed a little bit of video here. I don't know if I ever posted it. Hauled out almost 10,000 yards of dirt. Did this 16,000 square foot commercial building. We did all the sewer water, all the excavation. We did about 300 grand worth of underwater storm chambers here. This is on a nutrient impaired lake, so it's a really big deal to put stormwater down there. It's quite the system, quite the process, because the water's gotta be clean by the time it gets down there. So there's underground storm chambers here, all the way through here, all the way here, all the way down to that far end. Doing a little grade adjustment over there in the back 40. Oh, Kev getting her done. That's technically the neighbor's property. We just stored a little black dirt there. And they wanted it graded a little different. It's kind of some confusion there with the city, so we got that squared away. Now we're making it right. But storm chambers go all the way down there, and then it comes here, and eventually daylights out to the lake way down over there. So quite the project. Look, there's a duck. There's a duck in the nutrient impaired lake. Apparently it don't mind. Did a big rock wall here, wrapping around this whole side of the building. Bunch of riprap here, stabilizing that slope. This was a steep slope. There's a nice wall going all the way around. We did the whole 9 yards here, from the excavation, utilities, boulder walls, landscaping. Some really nice boulder steps here, big wide ones. Look at that. All the way down. I don't know if this is where the owner comes to relieve the stress or what. It's an aerial view of the project. Some nice architecture. This looks good. Brick, stone, wood, everything. Sod trees on this side is doing great. A little bit of landscaping. All the rest of this is just hydro mulch. That's all going to be just like low maintenance wildflower mix, so they won't have to mow it much. So there she is. Came a long way. Heading off to another project that we're just getting rolling. It's a new storage facility over in Delano. This here is near Chaska. Kind of funny. Some people that aren't in construction, they don't quite understand how it works out here in the real world. It is now May 10th, and the project is still underway, still getting wrapped up. The project completion date for this was February something. So that was now February, March, April, May, 4 months ago. And we're still hustling. It's just still hustling to get it done 4 months late. So that's just how it goes sometimes. Not everything on paper works perfect. Out here in the real world, almost nothing works perfect, and there's problems and issues that arise that have to be worked through as we go. Something the guy did here is he cut open our erosion logs and used this for his mulch to save a few bucks on mulch. On paper, you would never do that. In the real world, it happens. It ain't perfect, but it'll work. One of those things. It's the way it works. All right, let's go to the next one. So one thing I love about this new Chevy is this screen right here, because I use the GPS all day, every day. It has maps built in, so I have Wi-Fi, so if I ever need a hotspot my computer, I can, which I don't really ever do. Or I can do voice or text, type in my next address to where I'm going, and it's all built in right here. I can scroll, I can look, I can see how things are going over on Tonka. I can see everything and go everywhere without having to have my phone connect. Because when I'm standing outside talking on my phone and my phone connects and then I lose my call, that's such an amateur move. I hate it when people do that. So I never connect my phone to my truck. And boss just rolled up, so I gotta go over there to talk to him to get paid. We'll see you on the next one. It's starting 9:30. Guys, we're here at I think 6:37, getting it rolling. So basically what we're doing is adding on to this storage facility, building another building like this, which is around 8,000 square feet. All right, so boys are getting started on the next one here. Got all the silt fence in. We are adding another storage building like this. So it's about a 12 to 13 foot fill over here. And there's gonna be another building just like that, suspended, which would be in the air now, right over here. So finally got the permit squared away. We got all the GPS set up. The dozer is heading here shortly. We're gonna start stripping all this black dirt. There's 2 ponds, about a 7 foot cut over here, pond here with a spillway that runs out that way. Some erosion control, extra precautions there on the pond. And yeah, here we go. Start of another one. It's gonna be fun. It's a lot of dirt to import here. We're gonna strip all the black and put it in that far corner out of the way for now. Cody O, what do you know?
I got rock for you.
Perfect. Nice dump. Nice dump. Guy drove garbage truck just like those for a few years, so he's good at getting in tight places and get that thing anywhere. To be about 500 yards of black dirt, so we're gonna strip it all, put it in a pile, and then we're gonna shoot it with our rover to see how much it actually is. There's on the hill is only a couple inches. Looks like it all washed off down there. Looks like there's a solid foot. So what we're working with here, my man?
So this is type A. They say if you can push your thumb in with a lot of effort and it doesn't really sink in at all, that's type A soil. Type B would go up to about the top of your thumbnail, they say. But yeah, working with some good stable soil here. It's not too wet and spongy either.
Not until Thursday when it rains.
Right.
And type C is sand, which this is in Delano, Minnesota. There ain't none of that here. That's over on the other side of the river from where we're from.
So I was just gonna say everything south of the river is worst clay ever.
Yep. Everything north is sand.
Right.
The kind of material that's nice to work in, but ruins all your pins and bushings. Yeah. Dries everything out. So on the hill, there's what, a 1/4 inch?
Yep. Up there's about that much, and then you can see it's like right where the hill breaks. Now there's 8 inches.
Yeah.
Of this nice black dirt.
If we're waiting on a dozer, another skid, we'll get her done. What's the tallest fill here that you've seen so far on the rover?
About 10 feet, but that was on top of the black dirt, so it'll probably be a little closer to 11 feet once the black dirt is stripped.
Once we're down to subgrade.
Yeah.
So, gotta have her all stripped. There's gonna be trucks here first thing in the morning. Lots of fill coming in. How's it going, buddy?
How's it going?
Good.
Not too bad. Nice day to move some equipment, that's for sure.
Can be much better. 70 and sunny.
Can't complain.
For sure. Gotta get the kinks worked out of things. A little bit of this goes a long ways. Shout out to buddy William over at Schaefer's. Get this bad boy unloaded. So we recently picked up this here monster. This is a 2019 336. Next gen has Trimble earthworks, quick coupler, everything. 1,500 hours, so she's pretty much mint. We got to pick her up and bring her to a job to load a ton of fill. Just dug this basement. Concrete guys are here now. We got a sneaker out. I told the concrete guys if their truck's in the way, I just pick it up and move it. They laughed. Sucker's a monster. That's about 85,000 pound operating weight. 80 to 85,000. He's huge. Got the footings going in over here. Awesome. It's nice loading off a gravel road every once in a while, especially with a unit this size. Gotta get over a little bit. Steady flow of these. Keep up over there. She's a wide load. She's more off the trailer than on. That's awesome. The black sheep of the fleet. Big load, huh, Tyler?
Yeah, for sure.
She definitely fills the trailer. When we bought this trailer, we weren't thinking, hey, we're gonna need a haul of 336.
Yeah, why go this bigger? Thought about it.
Just didn't think about that far ahead. Now here we are. There should be hauling out a bunch of dirt from way over there. Big pile. It's hard to tell, but the low boy's sagging a couple inches. Normally it's arched up like this, but right now it's like this. It's a big load. So we're at this massive stockpile. Kind of pulling some out. Trucks are going to be backing in right here. So pulling some out, getting it loosened up and ready. And yeah, get some video thing doing work. It's kind of funny, kind of interesting. We were hogging a bunch of sand a week or two ago, and that bucket plumb full, I think it's about 5 feet wide, is about 6.5 tons of sand, pure sugar sand, and this pure clay it's about 5.5 tons. So you think this clay might be a little heavier. I think it's because of the air gaps or whatever, but pure sand is actually a little heavier than this clay. It's fun stuff. All right, let's get some more ready for B-Man tomorrow. So this will be our 8th year in business, from starting from absolutely nothing but a couple grand, no work, no connections, no nothing. Drive around, start looking for work, try to find something to do with a wheelbarrow and a shovel. That's how we started. Here we are. I've worked a lot of Saturdays to get to this point. It's been fun, so I'm really excited. I've wanted one of these for a while. I always seen them on big civil jobs, something this size, this class. So here she is. We're gonna be loading a ton of trucks tomorrow, so it's a perfect machine for it. We're gonna cut into that pile and kind of keep a shelf to be able to load efficiently. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I've had people ask me, should I start a company or should I just work for someone else? And I always think if you're asking that question, you probably shouldn't, because the only way you'll be successful, the only people that I see that are actually successful in today's world, speaking in materialistic terms, so everyone's version of success is different. But to reach what you consider to be successful, if you're not absolutely obsessed with it, if you don't absolutely love it, you're not gonna make it. Because you'll get going, you may have a little bit of success, and then things will get tough. You go through a hard spell, whether it's with money, people, customers, all the above, everything at once. And then if you're not obsessed with it, you'll give up, or you won't give it your all. The only way to actually make it is to be obsessed, is to want it more than anything. People always say, like, write down your goals, which I always thought was kind of whatever, because if you really want something, you don't gotta write it down. If you really want it, you ain't gonna forget it. I really want to take care of my kid. I don't ever forget taking care of my kid. It's a priority. If it's a priority in your life, you're not gonna forget it. You're not gonna need to write it down, because it'll always be in the back of your brain, or the front. So that's my perspective on that whole thing. Making progress. Get all this stripped, get these ponds dug by the end of the day. Got the loader headed here shortly to run some of this little bit left down over that pile, and then we're gonna dig all the ponds and bring that around to start filling this. And we're gonna cut benches in as we go, as we compact, so that it's not just one slope where our fill is going. progress. Getting compaction tests there. Got all the ponds dug. This is morning of day 2. Got the lower pond all shaped there. Got this one going in. Kevin's touching her up there. We got a pipe that's like 17% from here down to the bottom here. So progress. Coming along real nice. Cutting in a ledge here to kind of tie all this in so it's not just one slope. They're all deffed up. That hose fit in there?
No.
It's close. What's that?
Stint doesn't work either. Give a pair of pliers.
Gotta feed the beast. Here at the shop. Can you guys believe it? I don't even believe my eyes. We bought a Ford. I'm dead. I never imagined we'd buy a Ford. We only did for one reason. I'll show you why. Only reason we bought a Ford is because we desperately needed a service truck, have for a while. And if you know anything about service trucks, you know that they never set them up on a Chevy. I don't know exactly why. Maybe the front ends aren't holding up. I don't know exactly why. They just don't do it. And you do the beefier. Everyone does it with these. They work good. It's got a crane. It's got all the toolboxes. It's got air compressor. It's got a welder. Really excited. You can weld anything with this. All the storage bins, everything. Sucker's set up. We're gonna wrap it. It's gonna look sweet. So. Never thought we would, but here we are. Bought a Ford. She ain't perfect. It's a 2019, pretty low miles. We're gonna fix her up a little bit and she'll be mint. Got the rock truck back from up north. This sucker's a beast. It's got the floaters on the front. Custom welded side here because the side busted off. The differential went out for like the second or third time, so we just put a new one of those in. Took it off our fire truck in the back. This is impossible to keep this held up, so we put I think this is 3/4 inch steel plate on this whole thing. I don't even want to know how much that sheet alone weighs, but this is the rock rig. You can pile her up and haul rock through cow pasture, down 4-wheeler trails. Sucker's a monster. Old International. Bobcat T450. Nice. So here's a house that we dug. Has a full basement. There's a bunch of extra dirt that we did last fall, and then came back to spread the black. Tan Man and Associates. It's a big house. I think this place got like 8-10 bedrooms, 3 stories. It's big. Here's the egress window over on that side. It's all black sand. We're north of the river, so it's nice sand. Pretty good stuff. Gotta keep making videos so I can make a little extra ad revenue to get myself a new boot. Having to throw away my left sock every day when I get home. It's full of dirt. Anyway, driveway's not in yet. Gonna be a little bit still. So we just kind of left the black out of ways. Driveway's gonna come out and go here. So the grade's kind of tricky a little bit in this area. Everything's run out to the woods there pretty well. And then right here is kind of a transition where this is coming around this way. So that's supposed to go that way. Then right here in the corner of the garage is where it kind of comes down this way. And it's gonna have to go kind of alongside the garage, the driveway. So once this driveway's in, we'll have to kind of cut a swale from here out to the road. See where it comes in. You never quite know exactly where it's gonna be. They might run it steep, they might keep it high, who knows. So cross that bridge when we come to it, but got the big pile of black dirt out anyway. The big pile is here in the corner and got our all spreads, looking good, looking clean. So yeah, that's another little project, little afternoon for the guys. Had the loader here, a couple skids, hydro bucket, got her done. Here's the front. Sidewalk's not in yet, so there'll be a sidewalk going through there to the front. Grades out nice here. I love these more open ones are fun. Not much to go around, just easy grading. So all right guys, thanks so much for watching. It's been fun. Definitely enjoy what I do. Never a dull moment. either busy working or busy looking for work. We're never slow. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one.